Promises.
I'm gonna say this: that the women like men in suits. That's just as a thing because it's just unique for young brothers to wear the suits and a special occasion. So for that, I may hook up with a different tie, but that's a personal choice. I just think the photography could have been a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. The photography could have been better as surrounding what the theme and the goal of this is. So I'm gonna give him an 8.5. So there you go, 8.5, man. All right, going on to the next one. Sean King is out of Los Angeles, and he said, "I'm a train model and I don't like it."
He models trains.
Yes.
Little trains or giant trains.
What's a train on the side of it?
I see. That's a train. That's catchy. That's catchy. Got one of them ski balls. We used to make fun of people's heads just routinely. You know,
Right.
You still got them Vulcan ears.
Right.
You know, that's probably for them ladies pulling on them though. They probably will tell you that.
Oh, wait a minute now. You have to look at it, man. It's a simple shot.
I enjoy the shot. I think it's a handsome brother. He's young.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously the wonderful belt couture matching the giant ass wrist. We used to wear watch bands like this back in the 60s.
Right.
Is that coming back? The giant, thick leather bands too.
I'm not saying.
Man, you know what's good, old folks? We can just go to our closet and find some of this stuff.
Oh, that's cold.
Okay, so I think it's a handsome cat. I think even though it's dressed down, it has a certain flavor, and I like the way the photography has kind of a dated feel to it, kind of.
All right.
Like they use some stuff, an overlay to age it even, to give it an old photo kind of quality.
Right.
So I'm going to give it a 9.5.
You're generous, man. You're a generous brother because here's the thing. I always say when you're doing a modeling shot, I'm not going to knock the brother because he is God's gift. But what's the message for the shot? What are you advertising?
He uses condoms because he's young and he has a train behind him.
This is what I have to go through here. Train. Okay. All right.
They're young. They use condoms.
Okay. All right. All right. Commercially, like I said, wonder if it is one of those. I keep remembering whether it's Calvin Klein and all those designers, and they may advertise a message that has nothing to do but the culture, not necessarily the clothes. So let me just take away that it's not a culture thing. I still don't know what the message is.
It could be. I get what you're saying, even though you wonder about like a Midwest thing.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying because he's kind of lost in between the statements.
What's the message?
Well, because the effect has a dated feel to it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on purpose.
Yeah, I know that.
Like they did something with gives it that old, which I kind of like that.
Right.
Especially when applied on top of the color.
Now, but I agree.
I don't know.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because if there was a sponsor advertising an attitude, then I could see this shot working. But until then, the message is that I'm just on the train tracks, and he has that face like I'm a train model and I'm mad and I don't like it. So I'm gonna give him an 8.75 just because of the message. I'm not taking anything else away from him.
Planes, and automobiles.
That's okay, man. Let's go to the next one, man. The next one is a special recognition for Johnny Ortiz, who's out of Riverside, California. He says, check it. It's the wind beneath my wings.
Well, this shows you that gender confusion spreads about. That it even goes all the way down there. That's okay. You know he has a hard time. In the barrio, they'd kick your ass for wearing this. All right, I'm sorry. But I actually kind of find it kind of fun.
You do?
You know what?
What?
And I'll say this too. Would he not be totally welcome at any of our parties?
I don't know what the message is. First of all, if you come in wearing those kind of parties, we may be indicted.
But that's what I'm saying. We always have characters in our parties.
Not with wings.
I would say, did you fly in or buzz in?
Wait a minute. You know what? Think about...
If you where'd you say he's from?
Riverside.
He's from Riverside.
Yeah.
If you can wear that at Riverside and not get your ass kicked, then you deserve a commendation. I'm gonna give him because I think he has what Prince had in the early days. Prince had wings. Remember Prince had wings? So he and Prince are similar. He's looking princely. He has an attitude right like Prince right now. He's saying the hell with y'all. I wear boas like Prince when he came out with the ass cheek pants. And he had the boa. This man is saying, and he comes off as masculine. He doesn't come off as gay with the wings. He comes off as a little confused though. But still, I'm telling you, it's cool. I'm behind him sort of, but not that close. But I'm behind him. And I'm telling you, the wings is cool. I give him a 9.25.
Okay, you're doing a good job of giving him a 9.25. Here's my message.
Get me some wings.
I'm wearing a wife beater with tattoos, wings, cornrows, shades. What's the message?
The problem, dude, you just hung up on the white wings. If they was black wings with a black wife beater, you would be cool.
Where would you advertise this at? Where would you commercially? What commercial?
I would use this to sell pet food. Also, I can sell chicken wings. You know, like the Wingstop. I could do a whole series with him at Wingstop. Put him with them wings. This is what I would, Vic. This would work. He comes running into the front of the Wingstop to some fine babes dressed up, and he's like, "This is the Wingstop."
I'm sorry, man. I
don't like that?
No,
I think that's happening, man.
I said, first of all, let me just say
Wingstop.
this. I'm saying this. I believe that the industry is very, very clear on what they can do, and that nobody's oblivious to using wings. By the sheer fact that they don't use wings,
he should be eating some wings.
Is a message that says it's going to send the wrong message.
No, I think I get the message, Vic.
Yeah.
I want some wings for Halloween. Some big black wings.
I'm gonna say roll.
And I can tell you, he probably does use a condom.
We're gonna roll back and see what the voting is on this. So let's roll it back and see. Johnny Ortiz was our last wind beneath his wings.
That's right. Whether or not you like Hawkeye, you know he believes he can fly.
Oh, too much. Sean.
He rides trains. Midnight train in Georgia.
I don't think it's a train behind him.
Yeah.
Jamal.
Then Jamal talking about big feet, little fingers. Now you don't know.
Okay, before we go to ladies.
I'm going with Wingman. I like his style. He said, I don't care what y'all think. Y'all can accuse me whatever. I'm from Riverside. That's how we do it.
Right.
All Riverside. I'm up with the Riverside.
Okay. You keep
Our
Riverside.
Side.
I you know what? I think I'm gonna go with number one, man. I'm gonna go with Jamal. It's a safe bet. Safe bet, man.
Them feet ain't that big.
That's safe bet, man. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
A safe bet. So let's go into the ladies.
Oh, girl.
Sakara.
Come on. I'll take you around the world. Should bathe you, bubble bath. I'll bubble bath you.
Houston, Texas. You got
She's fine too, but a little fragile. I might hurt her.
C. Tucker.
And then this is the other one. Oh no.
Oh, she's class.
That's the one. I'm going with this one right here. I'm marrying her.
I know. With the gun.
I'm gonna impregnate her before my way out.
How are we gonna keep good content on the show when you always thinking about sex?
She might want to get with an old man.
You always thinking about sex.
I'm not thinking about sex. I'm thinking about the children, Vic. It's the children.
Well, how do you get children?
It's not the sex. It's the one. It's that they should carry on. She should carry on my gene pool.
I tell you what.
Think about it. Write me and think about the gene pool.
I believe number one and number two represent two different spectrums. I think number one is the class, the good girl.
The children will be too skinny.
But the number two number three. The number three is the bad girl. It's the part that most men will go after because they just go like,
why
oh,
she's bad?
Because she's a bad girl.
She's there to protect Big Papa.
She's a bad girl.
She's faithful and loving of me.
She's a good bad girl.
She loves me.
All right. So I'm going to go like this. All right. You voted number three, right?
Yes. I must have her.
I'll go number one. I just think that she's more than meets the eye. I think she's not unraveling everything.
She could have a weenie. There we go. Hot PiXX by Vic.
You can't believe you said that. I can't believe you said that.
PiXX.
Wait a minute.
They don't have weenies. She's a real girl.
I can't believe you said that, man.
Now, some of these girls might have a weenie, but if we don't know. We can only go as far as what we say.
Can you potentially be more positive?